I just bought one of the best M cars BMW has ever made.
The legendary V10 BMW M5 manual.
Doesn't matter what you've ever driven, this is quicker, it's faster.
The E60 M5 is nothing to play with. 507 horsepower, a raw Formula One derived, naturally aspirated V10, no turbos, no electric motor, just pure high revving V10 chaos. Only 1,300 of these cars were ever built with a manual transmission worldwide, which means each year, every single one is getting more rare, more expensive, and harder to get your hands on. And right now, winter is the only time you stand a chance of grabbing one before prices completely take off.
And that's exactly why I bought one. But not only that, the driver just called me and he's about 5 to 10 minutes out from my location. So we gotta hurry up, get inside the M4, go take delivery of our new M5. So before even seeing the car in person, I went ahead and placed a deposit and purchased the car sight unseen. Now this isn't the first car I purchased sight unseen. This is actually the third car that we purchased sight unseen. And not only that, this is the third V10 in our family. So it will be interesting to see how this car is looking in person. We're in my G82 M4. We're pulling up to the location right now. Whew, I'm a little nervous, but let's see what's going on.
I was able to locate the truck driver that is delivering my new car, but I didn't see the car on the open trailer, which is not ideal, especially since I wanted to film the car coming off the trailer for you guys. But if that's not enough, the driver let me know on the phone that there's already an issue with the car.
Looks good. I was telling him it's my first time seeing it.
Nice one, bro.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's pretty neat.
What's your name? Okay,
Yeah,
Eric.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you, man.
Oh, no problem, bro.
Wow.
So this is the first time you see it?
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know how to, I tried to lock it, but I don't know if it's working or not.
Oh, maybe the batteries are dead.
I don't know, but also it doesn't lock at the back. That's what I noticed.
Interesting.
And this is, I know, I guess you have to tell these people,
Yeah.
Whoever sold it to you.
Let's see. Usually they got the
because-
hidden key right here. How was the drive? Not too bad? Yeah? If you want to confirm that you received it, I just sent it.
Oh, no, that's fine. I trust you, man.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Come on.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my friend.
You too.
So,
I've been obsessed with owning a V10 manual M5 for years, and that time is finally here. This car has traveled 1,000 miles from Portland, Oregon, all the way down to Southern California. And don't get me wrong, I'm super hyped, but now seeing the car is here, I'm also nervous and filled with anxiety because these cars are not exactly stress-free. I'm used to owning newer generation M cars, which have came with lower miles, minimal maintenance, where you can just hop in, drive, and relax. But this M5 brings back all the stress I went through with my E39 M5, typical things with owning a classic BMW M car. That being said, this is one of the rarest BMWs out there, and it's sitting right here with the keys in my hand. Let's check it out.
Now that we got the car off the trailer, you guys can see my new 2007 BMW M5 V10 manual, one of 1,300 in the entire planet. They're all here in America, unless some people have exported it from America. Exterior wise, it is black sapphire metallic paint, an OEM color, and this car has a history to it, which we'll get into. There's already a few problems with the car. Ooh. I think my G80's mad at me for getting another car. It's like, what the hell? That was crazy. Chill. But we got two black BMWs right now. This thing has a few issues with the car already, so we're gonna have to do some troubleshooting. Interior wise, we have black interior, fully basic spec, unmodified. I believe it was owned by an older gentleman. There you go. We got that 6-speed manual. Gearbox feels really good. But most importantly, pop the hood. Oh man, there we go. V10. It looks super clean in here. First and foremost though, now that we see the car, we have the car here, we know it starts, we know it drives. Let's get this thing back to the garage. We'll further inspect it more and see what all we're looking at as far as issues right off the bat. Before we hop out and inspect this car, I want you guys to know when I received it, I did see a check engine light on the dash. I got a notification on the heads-up display that said increased emissions. Whenever I see that on any car, I know that's typically O2 sensor related. But to be sure, we need to diagnose the car, which is why we get to thank the sponsor of today's video, ThinkCar. They were nice enough to send out their latest and greatest diagnostic tool, which is the ThinkSCAN 662. And I mean, just look at the quality of this tablet. You could drop this. I feel like I could throw this and it's just not gonna break. The buttons, super high quality. We'll quickly go ahead and set this thing up. Go ahead and take the cable, plug it right into the tablet, and then screw it in, make sure it's nice and secure.
The ThinkSCAN 662 does full system diagnostics, not just generic OBD engine codes. This tablet allows you to do things like ABS bleeding, airbag resets, brake pad resets, battery matching, and even steering angle calibration, which are all things you normally need a higher end scan tool for. It also supports electronic throttle adaptation, gearbox learning, and even TPMS resets depending on the vehicle.
What we need to do now is diagnose the M5, see if any weird codes come back. That way we know what we're dealing with. So we do have some codes that return back. We have some Vanos, oil pressure, battery power management. Given this car has sat for a while, we're gonna make sure we clear these DTCs. And if anything comes back, then we'll know what we're working with. Okay, so we cleared everything. And just for peace of mind, this thing is going to be crucial when purchasing cars, diagnosing cars, and just to have inside your car at all times for emergency situations. Not to mention this thing has more in-depth diagnosis that you can do that typically dealerships only have access to. Something tells me owning this V10, I'm going to be using this thing a lot. Hopefully we don't have to use it, but it's nice to know I'm going to have this thing inside this car at all times. So if you guys are interested in getting yourself or a loved one a ThinkCar ThinkSCAN diagnostic tool, I'll leave all links in the description. Be sure to keep an eye out for any discount codes to save yourself or a loved one some money. I'm gonna walk around the car and see all the imperfections that I can find. So yeah, first things first, we can see how hazed out these specific headlights are. I mean, it's got about 100,000 miles on the car. I'm thinking we just go ahead and facelift these headlights. I think that's gonna modernize the front end because right now it is looking dated. There's no getting around that. Sure, we do have some drill holes for front plates right here. Decent scoring on the paint. I imagine a paint correction could get that out. The car does have a brand new set of tires. These are Bridgestone tires, full tread, and then we also have brand new rotors and brake pads down here as well. These side fins obviously help with ventilating that massive V10, but we've got the M5 badge that is kind of worn a little bit. I would like to swap that out, refresh it, kind of make it look like new again. The mirror too, it's got a little bit of yellowing on it. We do have a very faded M5 badge. And then we have the exhaust. So this is a completely stock exhaust. It's almost disrespectful how quiet this car, knowing how loud these things can get. It's a naturally aspirated V10. These things deserve to be woken up. But then coming around to the back, you can see the rear deck lid is discolored. So it's kind of like bluish purple hue to it. Obviously this car is not tinted at all. So, I mean, over 20 years, sure. These cars are notorious for the rear deck lids fading out. All the wheels look good, but there is one wheel right here that is curved. We can see, I mean, got curved pretty bad right there. You see that black sapphire metallic paint sparkling right now. And as far as the body goes, that is it. If we go to the windows, you'll see this side trim right here, it looks good, but the trim that goes along the entire windshield it just is cooked. This is gonna have to get replaced. You can see down here, it's also dry rotted. And I think I just peeled some off. Oh, and we do have one small scratch on the hood right there. So that's gonna have to get fixed. And the rear window trim, I don't even think it exists. You can see this metal right here, how loose it is. That's gonna have to get replaced. We're looking at some very minor cosmetic challenges with this car. It is overall a very clean car, especially for the age and the mileage. But let's look at the main reason why we bought this car, which is gonna be under the hood. So let's go ahead and pop the hood once again. There we go. Maybe we could just swap this out. I also noticed the hood struts appear to be brand new on this car, which is awesome. This and that 6-speed manual transmission is the main reason why we bought this car. I mean, the engine bay is completely dry in here. The older BMWs did have power steering that used fluid. The newer ones like the G80, the F80s, they've got electrical steering. So we can see this is the power steering reservoir, and these are notorious just for having sweat on them, but it's nothing too crazy. It's not like it's super wet in here, and everything surrounding it appears to be super dry. Obviously, if you guys see anything to point out, feel free to comment below, but I'm very impressed with how this engine is looking. Now, obviously, I'm sure they're gonna clean this up before selling a car, but that being said, I mean, some of these hoses are, looking brand new. I mean, the engine bay, you can tell this car never sat outside. So not having to deal with the SMG transmission and a good running motor is ideal. We can see I got the blanket in here for the dog, but we do have the floor mats. So we'll have to go ahead and throw these M5 floor mats in. And this is the OEM iDrive screen, BMW navigation system CD from North America. And you can see right there, 2007. So I'm sure this thing is super outdated. Literally a time capsule right here. More brochures from back in 07. And this is very nostalgic for me because I grew up when these cars were in the dealership. The onboard system right here. And we just have a lot of cool knickknacks to enjoy. And we used to have an M6, which was very fun, but that cost a lot of money to run and maintain because the SMGs and really cool stuff in here. It's nice to just kind of go back to the past. And I wish you guys could smell this car. It just smells like 2007, 2008. Obviously underneath here, you're gonna have what appears to be a brand new battery and some more very subtle storage compartments down here, but it's dry down here, which is crucial. I'm not seeing any rust. And it gives you a diagram how to store not 3, but 4 golf bags in the trunk. If you didn't know how to do it, now you know. Then also over here, classic old school BMW. They stopped doing this, but it comes with first aid kit and some basic tools in case you need to wrench in the car. It looks like we are missing the tow hook thing, but I actually have an extra one of those. Basically a complete kit. You see the little E46 right there too. And then we have some diagrams. Seems to be a fully functional E60 M5, which is very nice. Go ahead, close this up. All the interior bits are very nice condition. All the leather has no scratches, nothing out of the norm. Steering wheel's in great shape. It's got the typical wear in the corners when people grab the wheel like that. And then trim piece looks really good. I think we do have a small dent here. You can notice that, but we are going to swap this interior trim pieces out. And then right here we have the actual key. For reference, thumbs up is pretty much the size of my thumb. So very small key. It kind of worries me because I feel like this would be easy to lose, but that's why we're going to keep it on the keychain. So we're going to throw this in there. Put her in neutral. You see it's got an aftermarket CarPlay module. And that is the first issue with this car. It does not play audio through this car. We're gonna have to troubleshoot if it's the actual unit or if it's a fuse. I'm not sure. We gotta figure that out because I need to be able to play music in this car until we get that exhaust. Once we get the exhaust, I won't even care. Oh, we got a battery warning. We're gonna go ahead and start her up just so we're not. Oh, there we go. See, the cluster is in great shape. We've got this car revs up to 8250 from factory. You can get a tune on these cars and they'll rev up to almost 8800, 8750, I believe is the highest you can make these cars rev, which is insane for a naturally aspirated V10. And then you also see we have a heads-up display. So it looks like a Game Boy. And if we click the M mode right here, heads-up display there too with the rev counter. Everything down here seems to be in great shape. This dial is actually very satisfying to use, and it just feels really expensive and heavy, to be honest, which is cool. This thing is so worn. We're gonna have to swap this out immediately. We've got some cup holders in here too, fully functional, which is actually rare. Most of the time these things break. You do have another storage compartment in here. It just seems like a lot of wasted space in here because there's 2 compartments. And what I mean, again, my phone can't fit in there. So not much you can do with that. This works as well. Just how it should. It'll be nice to have that V10 sound with the sunroof open. Go back to the exhaust and that V10 purring. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. They make these cars so quiet from factory. But no misfires, no weird sounds from the engine bay, no ticks. Just listen. So this is huge for these cars. It's a big V10 5-liter motor, Formula One derived engine. You're always going to be worried about if there's something wrong with it. I am very happy about that. The next thing we have to do is get this cleaned up, take it for a first drive, see how it drives. Everything looks good, sounds good, but we won't know until we drive it. What kind of car did I just buy sight unseen? That engine in a 6-speed 3-pedal car. Oh, they need to fix these roads. I think we're in the clear. We're gonna try out M mode. We've got the M button on the steering wheel. So stock without the M button, we're looking at 400 horsepower. And as soon as you click it, just like the modern day M cars, you get access to 507 horsepower in this car. And immediately I can feel it. That was what, 6,500 RPMs? Well, let's get some revs going. That is gonna sound too good with an exhaust. Oh my gosh. Oh, the downshift. Yeah, the clutch has got to be almost brand new. Holy smokes. Bro, this car is exciting. It just feels so raw. Let's go second. I haven't even reached 8,000 RPMs yet. Dude, it just keeps revving. Oh, it's full on power. It's got all the power. Brakes are there too. Suspension feels good. Wow. Bro, unbelievable. Dude, my heart is racing right now. Whew. This is a very fun car. Very fun. They don't make them like this anymore. Oh. Dude, exciting is an understatement. 4-door car, sounding like that, driving like that, manual transmission. It's got this really thick layer of dust. Seeing this thing parked up here, that's one thing I never got to experience roads like this in my E39 M5. Given how fun that is, we gotta be smart. We gotta be paying attention to this car. We're accessing our senses. Number one, smell. Do we smell anything like oil? Right now I'm smelling nothing. Smells out the way. Now sight, right? We're looking for any liquids on the ground. Underneath the car, appears to be dry. If there's something wrong with the car, it's gonna happen at 8,000 RPM. So smell good, sight's good so far. Now I can breathe. I can't believe we just got a V10 M5, right? We've got cars like this that rev to 8,000 RPM, and then we've got cars like that. No motor in it. Ugly. Two opposites from each other. I'm taking this every day of the week.
Boy, am I relieved. I don't want to speak too soon, but it's looking like we purchased a good, functioning example of the E60 M5. Being able to drive this car on roads like this is an absolute blessing, but we are not completely out of the woods yet, and we still have a long road ahead of us. No matter how I feel, this is still a V10 M5, which is why I need to play it safe and get this thing fully inspected inside and out. But for now, let's enjoy some more V10 noises.
Wow. The CarPlay is working, which is kind of cool, but we got to figure out the audio issue. Now that I'm very happy and we see how good of a car this is, I want to start dialing it in. I think before modifications, I want to do some of the, I guess, resto replacements and rejuvenate it. I think that's a good word for it. All the window trims. If there is, we got to get this thing looked at a shop, so we got to get it inspected. If there's anything maintenance-wise that is lingering, get that done first. And then once it's fully rejuvenated, we'll start modifying the car. Now, obviously, exhaust, that's happening out of the way, but we are going to be doing a full build on this car. So So we've got good news and we've got bad news. The good news is we rescanned the car using the THINKSCAN tablet, and everything came back clear after putting almost, I'd say 60, 70 miles on the car. The bad thing is we have been finding out more cosmetic, mechanical, and possibly electrical problems with the car that there's just no getting around. So we're gonna have to definitely take this thing in to BMW and have them properly diagnose the car, see what's wrong with it, and just give us a laundry list. I think at this point we can kind of expect at least 4 to 5 items on that list. It's not to say they can't be fixed, but we need to know exactly what we're dealing with, and that's the next video that you guys are going to see with this car. Also stay tuned for the next video, because we're going to be breaking down the whole history of this car and why we may have those mechanical, electrical, and cosmetic issues to begin with in the first place. This car does have quite the history to it, and you're going to want to stay tuned for the next episode to see exactly what the story is behind this car. That being said, let me know if you guys enjoy this car. Was it a good purchase? Was it a bad purchase? Would you have purchased another car? Whatever you're thinking, go ahead and comment below. And with that being said, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram at Beemer Fam. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.